We have just entered the atomic age, and we have some very exciting news. We have all kinds of uranium. We have just an absolute ton of it. And actually, we somehow settled one of our cities directly on top of it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it's right here. We settled an academy directly on top of this 2 uranium. How fitting! These poor, poor scientists have been dying of cancer on this island for so long, and we finally figured out why. Oh, hello, Stillpenner. How's it going? So now, oh no, we've got a nice little farm triangle there that we have to dig up for the uranium, I think. And what do we have here? We have a nice jungle logging camp that also has to be dug up. But this one is the one I'm most concerned about, because I'm not going to lose that food there. Yeah, the city doesn't have a lot of other food options. That's too bad. But I guess it is what it is. And we do have the uranium that we need. What can we do with it when we just unlocked it? Manhattan Project. So there's no, like, nuclear power on the same tech, it looks like. Our scientists did get more science. That's good. But we're going to actually hit that Manhattan Project button as soon as possible. We're getting the Cristo Redentor. And then we're trying to get the Palace of Culture and Science and Broadcast Towers. Lisbon is a little full up. Let's see who else can pull the weight. Villanova de Gaia. I didn't know you were really strong on production over here. How much more can we get out of you? 273? That should be enough. We're way ahead on tech. So I don't think we need to worry too much about missing out on the Manhattan Project by putting it in a slightly less potent area. If you're the first to complete this, receive your free research lab and atomic bomb in your capital. That's exactly what we need. I mean, we've already got a research lab in here, I'm sure. What is it? A specialist building, right? Yeah. But, because it's a free research lab, we'll at least lose the 8 maintenance costs on it, so that's nice. I'm doing well! Oh, man, it's so nice to not have to work. I'm getting so much stuff done around the house just because I'm not, like, completely exhausted when I get home. Electricity. You tried to get me to give you electricity last time, and you don't have enough to offer me. So no. No, I don't think so. You're way deep in debt there, Pedro. You know what? I bet I could get him to vote against the English. Plus 25 tourism. Ooh, that's great. So let's see. Oh, we've got a new spy we can use. That's right. Rosa is preparing a heist for us. So let's send this one to Pedro's capital and see, because we know Pedro wants that electricity pretty badly, and we've got it. So let's see if we can trade it to him and get him to vote against Elizabeth for us. Is there somebody else we think might vote against Elizabeth if we ask them? Babylon, maybe. So let's send somebody to Babylon's capital. But who? Let's use our defensive spy to really quickly get that happening in Babylon, and then we'll send them back to being defensive. If we can remember properly. Wow, constructing things made for a lot of stuff. The other game that I've been playing recently is Endless Space 2, actually, yes. I'm surprised. What made you ask that? I assume you guys were playing the Endless Space, the Endless Weekend. Goa is very vulnerable now. At this point, I think I need to pull back. After I get these diplomacy things, I need to pull back most of my spies and get them on defense. Ah, we've got an oil well situation we can take advantage of. So let us buy a work... Wait, a work boat is what's needed for... Not a worker, but a work boat for... Yeah, oil derricks, right? I think so. And we're going to try to save up all of our faith to build research labs wherever we don't already have them. Alright, let's see. Who else had the oil that we needed to get? Wasn't this guy. This guy got us our aluminum supply, which isn't huge, but it's better than nothing. I think you need that to get the planes. Maybe certain planes. Maybe bombers? What is aluminum used for? Powerful late-game units and buildings. Doesn't really say what it's used for, but I thought it was planes. Anyway, we've got 8 of them. Hopefully that is good enough. Our capital has basically every building ever. A foreign bureau will help us with diplomacy. That's not bad either. Let's do that. We're already building the Motherland Calls in Porto. Hang on. We can summon great... Oh, I was hoping we could get great engineers, but I think tradition gets you great engineers, doesn't it? Yeah. We have a ton of wonders. 19 wonders to 11 to 6, because we're so far ahead in both tech and culture. That's the key. In this mod, getting ahead in tech isn't the only way to get wonders. You have to, well, isn't enough to get wonders. There is new DLC for ES2. I think it's on par now. ES2, Endless Space 2, and Civilization 6 are kind of on par with each other at this point. They both had updates equivalent to about one Civilization's expansion. Major expansion. So, I've actually been jonesing to play some ES2 on the stream, but I did want to finish this game first, because otherwise I'll never come back to it if I don't remember. Or if I don't do it now, rather. And I hate leaving them halfway done. And it's weird, like, if I am playing this yesterday, and I don't play this particular game of Portugal in Civ 5 today, then tomorrow I'm going to be like, I kind of feel like starting over. I lose my attachment to the game if enough time goes by. And I almost didn't pick it back up because it was like a week since I started doing this. I left off at like the Renaissance age a week and a half ago or something. And I had to force myself and say, damn it, just do it. And I had to, you know, channel my inner Shia LaBeouf. Refrigeration technology is required to construct an offshore... Oh, I looked at the wrong thing. I was looking at regular derricks. I need refrigeration. I see. So we're getting rocketry to get the academy boost. And we didn't really know where to go from there. Nuclear fission gets us nuclear plant, and academy gets another 3 science. It's hard to say no to that. We have quite a few academies spread off across our cities here. So an extra 6 science per academy is pretty significant. I think we want to grab the combined arms too. I'm a little bit concerned about stadium provides a large sum of golden age points and 25% of the culture. That's also, okay, this is like a new hotel situation here for us. Mercenaries are what? Required authority. These are the guys that are like the... Okay, yeah. Like the Landskirten, Landskrit. I don't know how to say that German word. So where do we go from here? Hydro plant. We thought that was a pretty cool idea. And oil wells give more production. And wind plants are great. Oh, wind plants require aluminum. I don't... Oh, city must not be built next to a river. 2 production science and gold versus production science and food. So you can either build a hydro plant or a wind plant. The hydro plant also requires aluminum. Battleships still require iron. Oil for air units. Iron for rocket artillery. Siege engines still require iron. That's how that works. But nuclear subs require aluminum. Where's the aircraft carrier? It's got to be around here somewhere. Airport. There it is. Computers, right? Carrier is oil. So yeah, it looks like... jet fighters. Modern fighters require aluminum. So we're going to have to be very careful on how we spend that 8 aluminum that we do have. Because I'd love to use it on those hydro plants, but we don't have enough for every city and still have enough for some of our... Oh, the capital of Brazil has been captured. That can't be good. Oh, no, it wasn't Brazil. It was Babylon. Oh, sorry, Babylon. Sucks for you. So, anyway, I think we're going to want to do a couple of those aluminum things in the places where they will make the most difference. Like, Great merchant has been born in the city of Aveiro. You want me to just put a frickin' fort here for no reason? Sure. Oh, I didn't mean to actually click on you. I think Lisbon... Although Lisbon isn't actually farming more than, like, 1 or 2 things adjacent to... Yeah. Looks like Porto is actually utilizing around 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles adjacent to a river. Babylon, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Babylon could definitely be the place we put a hydro plant. Coimbra, yeah, Coimbra's actually using quite a bit that is adjacent to a river. 1, 2, 3, 4. But maybe if they had more options, if the yields from the river tiles got better, maybe they would do that. So, that's worth thinking about. Funchal, it doesn't have that many because this mountain takes away a tile. Braga doesn't have many. It has the 3 over here. That's not huge. And then these cities on the islands don't really have any rivers. Not functionally, anyway. So, yeah, it's about 4 back there. And then we'll say 4 for units. Belgrade is happy that I made a great person. Specifically a great merchant, I assume. Belgrade's up here? Yeah, they're my buds. They want us to kill a barbarian encampment. What do we get for doing that? A bunch of great general points I could really... Yeah, I don't really care about that, do I? No, the puppy's mad that she's locked in the kitchen. She was playing with our other dog all morning, and he's tired of it, so we put her in the kitchen. Somebody else got another corporation going. Somebody's robbing our treasury and our capital. We'll have to put somebody back there. How's our corporation doing now? 6 of 7 franchises, so very soon we'll have maxed out our franchises. We need to finish building those offices, though, at all our different cities. Alright. So, what's interesting is you can't even see the uranium underneath here. And I wonder if... We'll come and we'll get that uranium later, I think. But for now... So we could put it here. This one wants more followers. This one doesn't have any followers, does it? Oh, okay. We need to spread... Oh, geez, yeah, the stupid religions here are being problematic. Okay, we don't want to pay for a great profit. We want to save up and buy... research lab for all these. But we could just buy a missionary and an inquisitor. There we go. The inquisitor will help get this one some more people, and the missionary can come convert this one so that they can help bolster each other's defenses against this horrifying other religion. Alright, so... As I mentioned, we don't know what... We can't really do anything with uranium just yet. We already have 2 of them. I think here is where... Requires 1 uranium. City must not contain a solar plant. Plus 5 production, plus 50% production. Holy crap! That's a massive increase! Oh my god. Oh my god. And I don't know where a solar plant might be on this. It must be somewhere nearby. Anyway, we'll unlock it when we unlock it. So where else did we have aluminum that we need to check out? Lisbon has 4, and Babylon has 5. Well, that's the 5 we just looked at. Where's Lisbon's? Ah, underneath this. We'll get that as well. I guess this one's just going to chill here until we figure out how to make oil derricks from refrigeration. Does it not automatically tweet when I start a stream? I thought that's how most people learned about it. For a long time, it did tweet when I started a stream. It did tweet. Yeah, no, 20 hours ago it tweeted. Why didn't it tweet recently? I don't know. These are all good questions. City of Vancouver has 25. I guess I could put one out now. A very quick one, though. But I don't know how. Oh, there's the button up there. Boom. Done. We'll see if anybody cares. Yeah, I've got a Twitter account that never gets used. I pretty much use it exclusively for pointing out when I'm online on these things. I guess it's not that I don't understand the appeal of Twitter. I just don't want anything to do with it, I guess. Like, its main thing appears to be sharing extremely limited amounts of information. And I'd much rather just use Discord or Hangouts or another chat type service where the information isn't limited, or a forum. Like, it just seems weird that you'd want to limit yourself so much. It seems like so much is lost in that. I think we run out of things for our archaeologists to dig up. I mean, I see some in other territories. Ah! Can we get there? No? Maybe. But yeah, generally speaking, it seems like our issues... there's so many things on Twitter that you lose so much nuance. So people argue over this stuff. Like, it's perfect for sharing links, right? Hey, here's a link, here's what it does. Or here's where it goes to. And then it actually winds up going to Rick Astley's song, and you feel bad about it. But I've got so many other tools that are just as good, if not better, for sending links. Like I said, I've got all my friends on Discord. Before that, we use Google Hangouts. I can send an email if I really want to send somebody a link that doesn't... Like, so what's the point of it? If it's perfectly suited for sending links and nothing else... Why are people trying to have conversations on it? You just can't. You can't have nuanced conversations. It's especially ridiculous when they try to have conversations about politics or some kind of serious issue. Sure, I totally get it. Funny memes. There are great, like, novelty Twitter accounts, like the goddamned Batman is pretty funny. I appreciate those. I can see why people would like those. We're trying to get a spy as a diplomat in there. You want my whales? Well, we'll tie that into what our diplomat's going to offer you later. But any kind of conversation that is in earnest should not take place on a platform where you can't expound upon your ideas. That to me just seems utterly ridiculous that anybody would want that. I guess we put a fort there just in case we need one. Ah, so here we construct a quarry to extract the uranium. And what is it actually going to... It's going to increase our science by 1 and reduce... Yeah, it's just... That's too bad. Ooh, connect route for Samarkand. Samarkand? Oh, my workers were on automated and they connected it for me. Good job, workers. I guess that's good. Oh, wait a minute. They converted my damn Ormus. They used a coup. Okay, well, that's unacceptable. Let's build an ambassador. I really don't want to buy one. We'll get Ormus back in a minute. City of Evora has claimed a new tile. Big Ben just sends a bong every hour. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Twitter seems to have a few very specific uses for which it is very well suited. But people don't seem to use it for those things. Sharing links, sharing quick, like, fast news articles and information. But discussing news articles? No. Hospital is good. Wire service gives us science for every ally. We have quite a few of those. Let's get more science anywhere we can get it. Giorgio Armier headquarters. Sure. Okay, yes. You're right. I can definitely see the appeal in form of, like, just ask a question and you got a ton of people that are possibly going to answer. But that is really only applicable, like that crowdsourcing, that's really only applicable to any kind of celebrity person, right? If it's just your friends following you, maybe I already have them in a Discord hangout. But if you're like some kind of semi-famous person, like a podcaster or a YouTuber or an actual like high-level celebrity, like a movie star or a singer or whatever, then yeah, they wind up with a giant, massively useful tool with which they can... oh, here we go. We missed this particular antiquity site. Or we have somebody already on the way to it, but let's build a new archaeologist just in case. But to me, my personal use, yeah, I guess I kind of have a YouTube channel where I kind of have a couple of people, and so I could be like, hey, we're having like, who knows what the best software for, you know, this particular thing is, and get a bunch of good responses. Sure. It just seems like normal people shouldn't use it, because all people do with it is follow other people that promote their own crap. It's like, yes, I'd like to opt in for marketing. That seems like a weird thing. But at the same time, it is a good tool for essentially learning when somebody that you like is doing something. But there's so many other tools for that. Like if I want to know what's going on with a YouTuber, I click my subscriptions button and it shows me everything they're doing. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of indirect communication. It feels to me like that's more indirect than anything else. I like the direct communication I have with my friends. We do a lot of social interacting in our Discord. I guess Twitter is for people who don't have Discord. Twitter and Facebook, it's like those are kind of like the Discord, except, you know, you got everybody else in the world involved. And I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing, because most of the... Whoa! But you have so many trade routes to my cities. Why? And we share a same religion. You demanded they not settle near your lands. That's true. I did demand that. So they probably got mad the same way I did when they built that city right where I was going to build the city. At least I've got a land ship. Diplomat evacuated. So I guess I can't count on them for... Oh my god, you're bringing horses at me? Really? That's where you're going here? I guess this is the most vulnerable city, but these two on the coast are also pretty worrisome. Ah, we should probably upgrade the Tertio just a little bit. But I'm glad that I'm building a fort right in this mountain range. And this probably needs an upgrade. Oh boy, we are so far behind on the money situation, aren't we? And this caravan is screwed because it can't really do much. Who is... English are at war with somebody? No, they must have just finished a peace with somebody. Does it say they have a truce with somebody here? I don't see it. So, I think this caravan has to go to a different continent. The good news is my home continent has no Babylonians at all. Lisbon to Wittenberg. Okay, go back to Lisbon then. Ugh, I'm going to need a lot of money. I just have to stop building buildings. We completed the Manhattan Project. I wonder where we're going to use that. This city could probably use a good kerplunking. And if I take this one out, I get the extra amber and the iron. Because my city will naturally, you know, capture it. So, I don't know what this guy's going to do, but I guess he's probably going to just come chill over here. Let's spread the religion a little bit further. The religion of the whale. Now, I got to figure out, before I hit the end turn button, what I'm going to do with all of these units that I'm going to need to move over there. There's the atomic bomb. I mean, maybe I save that for use against the English if they get crazy. Like, put it in Funchal, just to be sure. Hey, England, I got this near ya. Be careful. I've only been playing for about 20 minutes. You were the first one to pop on. There's still Penner. Alright. I desperately need to upgrade these forces. Here's my most upgraded force right here. I'm going to send it over to Mari, and I'm hoping there's no issues between there. So, we're finishing some stock exchanges. Let's make sure the stock exchange is high up on the list for every city we've got, because we need the money to upgrade our everything. We've got plenty of happiness. We do not need a zoo. Stock exchange, looks like this one's already built it, or it's building it. Stock exchange, put that to the list. Aveo. Luanda. We already have an arsenal here, so that's good. We already had the stock exchange. Evora's like, this is one of my brand new ones. Get an armory in there, actually. Get some science from that. Oh, we're in the process of building an arsenal here. So this is a little vulnerable, but we have a land ship here going up against this Lancer. I think we're fine. Ah, buying a research lab. Oh, mosque and monastery and other things in Faro. This is not... Oh, caravanserai and bank have to be on this list. Money, money, money. And then we'll come back and decide more. Oh, Chancery also gives us, well, production, not money. We'll come back to that. Let's recheck. Yes, yes. Alright, it looks like we've done everything. Oh, Stoneworks. Go. Oh, Stoneworks, because Stoneworks is available once you get uranium, which is interesting. Because uranium is actually a, it's a quarry instead of a mine. And Stoneworks is great. Well, no, it would be great, except it doesn't actually improve uranium, does it? You can build it if you have uranium, but it doesn't improve it. It's just +1 hammer for -1 gold. I don't know that that's great. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Alright, so we've gone through everything here. It looks like we've got stock exchanges in the process of going up. I'm going to leave this guy just like right here chilling, making sure that we can get over to this continent. I don't want to capture anything. I want people to stop being pissed at me for the wars that I made like a gajillion years ago. They still hate me for warmongering. It's been a lot of turns. So I don't want to capture any of their stuff. I just want to thwart them for attacking me. And to that end, we're going to need some air units, aren't we? Light tanks. What are light tanks good for? Oh, these are our archery units that are similar to machine guns? So we can have machine guns or light tanks. Highly mobile range unit specializing in hit-and-run tactics. Oh, this is the upgrade for the skirmisher and chariot archer type line. Okay. Makes sense. And machine guns have a better airstrike defense. And it weakens nearby enemy units. Covering fire 1. Let's see, what is that? -50% range strength versus fortified units in cities. Ooh, that's not great. Minus strength versus armored units, plus 20% strength when defending. Enemy units within 2 tiles suffer minus 15% strength. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. The Landship is straight up 55. My Paratrooper is a recon unit. It can actually paradrop. Bonus versus siege. Oh, that's interesting. You can use it to drop behind enemy siege weaponry. That's cool. And the Rifleman is 45, slightly weaker than the light tank. We're in the process of getting stronger stuff. I think we have to get combined arms as soon as we're done with nuclear fission, but we're still a whole era ahead, I believe, of the enemy. So, let's see. We've got these paratroopers here. Let's get them in the potential fight. Finish that fort. It seems like we might need it. Meanwhile, you're sending Babylonian caravans to my cities. Like, you're going to lose a lot of stuff. Alright, so anything that's upgraded needs to move across. Anything that's not upgraded yet, we're going to need to hold on to it and upgrade it and then move it over. We've got a lot of stuff from the industrial era. Not a lot of stuff upgraded. Let's hold off on spending our money until we get the upgrade. What is it? The policy in authority that decreases the cost of your upgrading. Uh-oh. Or maybe it's the finisher. Golden maintenance by units. Oh, maybe it's actually in imperialism. Isn't there one that decreases the cost of upgrading units? I could have sworn it was in authority. Anyway. That thing can be quite valuable. So, what's the range on this guy? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like. Which actually doesn't put us in range of the enemy. Let's see here. What are the actual effects of this? Unleash nuclear devastation. If you haven't noticed, I've really never made it to this era before. This is, like, new for me. I usually stop, like, because I lose interest in a given game and restart it. Does great damage to cities and damages any units caught in the blast radius may be stationed in aircraft carriers. Requires Manhattan Project and a uranium resource. Within its range of 10 tiles. I don't think that's correct. It looked like it was actually 6. It might be a mod thing. Yeah, range 6, it says over here. Evasion. That's good, too. Okay. So now we have money. We're going to prioritize upgrading the units that already are in the danger zone. Braga converted? No. You can't just do that. No. No, no, no. Oh, we don't have the faith to take the... Oh, you bastards. Go to sleep. So this caravan was going to go to a Venetian city, I think? Or Ragusa. But what does the Venetian city get us for money? A lot more. A lot more. Let's do it. Oh! We have a great scientist over here. They are pumping out quite a lot of science these days. Oh, that's not a great scientist. I kind of don't want him to be on Tundra, but I don't have a lot of choices here. So let's put him on Tundra. So Luanda is definitely in the range of let's upgrade the things that maybe actually need it. Oh, no! You got my worker. And the Fusilier is just going to be, like, stupidly sticking in that spot. And upgrading the field gun. Alright. This worker's going to continue whatever it was doing. And the tank actually doesn't do it quite as much as I would have hoped. But that's okay. There we go. Leave him protected behind those guys. Here's the other caravan to Wittenberg. Money! Not a lot of money. Building more military units is definitely not in the equation with this low gold income. We have to upgrade the ones we've got. Ah, here we go. Now we can properly negotiate. You're going to vote to decolonize England. And you're going to do that because if you do, I'll give you some oil. And I'll give you those whales you were asking about. And, coal? Do you need coal? What about world map? They can't have the world map, I guess. Okay. What about electricity? All right. Now, we'll get a little money from you in return. It's not a lot. What about Brazil wood? No? Oops, did I... Yeah, we want decolonization. Yay, there we go. I must have clicked that off by mistake. I do kind of want the gold rather than the other thing. All right, so we'll just take back the oil. And the coal. Really, you're so against giving up that Brazil wood, huh? You don't want me to have any more of those? Okay, that's fine. How about you give me open borders? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. If you had some aluminum, I would also like that too, but I guess this is what we're going to have to do. We'll propose this. And he accepted. Sydney really should be mine, right? It's right next to Faro. Should be mine. But look at this. This city has no defending units. We were building a defending unit over here for it, but I think we just put it, like, next to that city. Let's build another artillery piece. Oh, an anti-aircraft gun will intercept enemy aircraft. We won't need that just yet. Not just yet. Where's the field gun? Am I blind? Where's the field gun? Oh, it was upgraded to artillery. That's right. I'm going to move this over here so that we at least have some defense in there, just in case. Huh. Just going to hide in the city there. Ah, there we go. Now we got at least modern riflemen. 45 to your 35. Get the hell out of here. And we've got defensive in the heights here. Get out. Get out. You can't do it. Pedro is secretly plotting against me. That's not cool. I forgot I have a spy available. Diogo could be doing anything. Jeez, it's going to take so long for Rosa to do this heist, huh? But there are a bunch of great works in there. Maybe I should use a much stronger spy. But I think we need to put Diogo somewhere on the offensive. But I don't know quite where. I mean, I could try to use them as a diplomat, too. But is there anybody who would have anything to do with me right now? Maybe Venice? Let's see if we can't get Venice to agree to our terms. Oh, there's only one turn left. Ugh. All right, we're just going to put them on defense then. Put them in Lisbon. And then the one in Rio can also go on defense in Goa, which apparently is our second most needing defense. So the bomber, bombard enemy units from the cities in the skies. That seems like it would be good too, but this is one of our further behind cities. It's like, why aren't you using any of these scientist slots? We're going to have to do this. And then I feel bad because we lose a lot of money when we do that. Like, grow your thing and use some science. I don't want to manually tell these things what to do. It's just a giant pain. Oh, how long have I been playing this game? I mean, it's been about an hour per age for the first 3 ages, and then it's been about 2 hours an age for the most recent few ages. So maybe 10-ish hours total? I mean, you can just go back and look at the videos. They've all got times on them. I think we want to have him recall to the city and heal up there. Oh. I guess we're going to need to defend with our paratroopers here. They're still stronger than both Lancers. I think they'll hold out. I believe in them. No, I didn't believe in them properly enough.
A good rule for rocket experimenters.
Those Lancers probably had some decent upgrades.
Always assume that it will explode.
Embarking and disembarking in own cities expends 0 movement. That's good. I got yet another great general here. Ah, the ambassador that's going to save us from Ormus's treachery. I'm glad I removed that particular guy back. Yeah, you're just going to stay fortified there. Alright, so here is our other city we were worrying about a little bit. This city does seem like it needs some help. A little bit concerned. We'll upgrade this field gun to artillery and send it over to Evora. I believe that means it's going to have indirect fire, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Minus 10% ranged combat strength, but ranged attacks may be performed over obstacles as long as other friendly units can see the target. Lisbon is sitting here with nothing to do, so I think I'm going to have them convert all their stuff into wealth so that I can upgrade these military units. That's more important than pumping out new military units. So here we go. United Nations, once underway, civilians contribute, blah, blah, blah. City-states you have met will, when you expend a great person... Oh, earn influence with all city-states you've met when you expend a great person. Receive an additional delegate to the World Congress, triggers a Golden Age, as well as United Nations special session in the World Congress. Receive an immediate boost of 25 influence with city-states. Yeah, travel ban is... It reduces the tourism modifier for all citizens. I don't like that. I like that I am... Like, England and I are highest in tourism. I don't like that. But we are going to try to... our best. One civilization has committed 1 delegate because of trade deals. It's really only... I got 1 out of Brazil. You have 8. Why wouldn't you send more than 1? I guess because I used a low-level spy. I should have used a level 2 spy to try to get him to vote for me. Event choice requires a... Oh, gosh. Evora is the one... The new one that just... Oh, just everything's going wrong. I think you're right. I think I could put it in Lira and hit Kume if we ever have to go to war with the English. Ooh, a great engineer, but the Motherland Call is almost done. What other kind of... Like, isn't there Hoover Dam coming up? I feel like that would be very useful. Citizen Earth Protocol to win a cultural victory. Ah, must have an ideology with a content population and be influential with all. That's interesting. National Visitors Center. CN Tower. Sydney Opera House. There's the solar plant we were concerned about before. Recycling Center. You know what? I'm just going to hit the button in the search here. I'm pretty sure Hoover Dam is a wonder. No? Maybe I didn't spell it right. Is it just 1 O? No? Hovering unit? Maybe I'm thinking of a different... Oh, just... Ugh, okay. Let's just click on wonders. Maybe not. I must be thinking of a different civilization game. Oh well. We're going to keep this guy around in case we want to get a wonder that pops up later. So this artillery is going to come over here. Escort it with this guy. Oh boy. Arsenal needs to be finished ASAP. Can we boost it a little bit? We can boost it a lot. Alright. So we built a stock exchange. That's going to help us with more money. Alright, what do we got here? Travel ban is passed. That's too bad. I was the only one to vote nay. Everybody else is like, whatever. I mean, I wasn't really going for a tourism victory. I just liked having that as a backup thing here. United Nations was not passed. Oh, no! England has 24 votes? I didn't even see that. How the hell do they have 24? They only have 22 now. How did they get 24? 6 from city-states, because they have 6 allies. That's too many. 6 from world wonders. What the hell wonders do they have that give them that many delegates? Yeah, they have 3 from city-states embassies. I don't know what the policies. Damn, they're going for that diplomatic victory. So now it's my job to make sure the United Nations never gets built. Because otherwise, that's going to be a big problem for England. For me. Vis-a-vis England. Vancouver has finished everything currently. So let's see. Samarkand is not our friend anymore, and that's not okay. We're going to change that over to an ambassador first, because Lisbon has the ambassadorial upgrades. Kuala Lumpur also jumped ship. They want me to acquire the city of Kume. Not right now. And also conduct intelligence operations against Elizabeth. Don't we already have somebody in Elizabeth? Yes, we're currently in the process of conducting intelligence operations. So, what that means is they'll give us 260. We're behind by 251. So that particular quest, once it's completed, will get us Kuala Lumpur back. Bucharest is currently ahead by 356. Holy crap. I think we have a spy in Melbourne that we're trying to convert. Where's Melbourne on this? Tyre. Oh, Melbourne's already our ally by 174. So let's move them to Bucharest or Tyre. I think Bucharest is a better chance. No, Tyre is... Hang on. 85, yeah. Let's move them to Tyre. Alright, so we're back to the point. I think we just keep decolonizing England, and they can't afford to get the United Nations passed. And nobody hates me for putting this here. Everybody else is grateful for putting that up. And I'm never quite expecting it to pass. I'm going to probably stop trying to make it pass. I'll just vote on the other ones for what I care about. Research electronics, you say? To what end, I say? Oh yeah, let's get that money. Sweet, sweet money. Cold per turn 14. It's pretty good. One free social policy greatly reduces crime in all cities. Good. Receive a free social police station in the city where it's built. Foreign spies cannot incite rebellion or unrest in this city, and your spies are much more likely to disrupt building production, cause unrest, and incite rebellion via advanced actions. Good times. Great artist has also been born. This is a great turn. There's all kinds of great things happening. Alright. So, we're actually in a threatening position on this city here. If we start doing damage to it, we can maybe force a peace. As long as we can defend this city. So we're just going to hold on to this in our back pocket right now. And meanwhile, we're going to look into... Cruiser can't be upgraded, but we could use it to slide around here and start doing some damage. Long range. So what other units can be upgraded? The field gun here can be upgraded to artillery, which is a 100... Oh my god, it's going to absolutely... We don't even... Holy crap. We'll upgrade this guy and then go after this city, and it'll just be destruction. Devastation. Be so easy to take it. And if I can threaten enough to take it, he might back off with stupid war. City-state quest. Great person quest for Bucharest. Ah, now we get to choose a new level 1 tenant. And I think we liked the idea of growth in all of our cities. A bunch of extra spies. You know, a bunch of extra spies is also good because we're so far ahead in tech that we don't want people to catch up that way. Huh. Receive a free military academy in every city. Public schools produce 3 culture and 1 happiness. That's also good. We've got, what, 15 cities? That's 45 extra culture. That's not a huge amount, but it's better than nothing. Guerrilla fighters. Hang on. I want to see what that gets us. I can't spell, apparently. Well, I guess I'm going to have to embarrassingly click on that again and figure out how to spell it. G-U-E-R. Okay. Plus 50% flank attack and wounded attack. Oh, that's a promotion. Oh, there's a guerrilla unit. It's just called guerrilla. It's not called guerrilla fighter. There it is. Unique land unit that of the late game specializes in flanking, attacking wounded units, and rapidly healing in friendly territory. Ignores all zones of control and terrain movement penalties. That's really cool. And the guerrilla fighter and wounded attack bonus. Whoa, and wounded attack bonus. So it does 50%. So if it's flanking a wounded unit, it's 100% as strong. And it has a 57 combat strength. That's insane! That's absolutely insane. I don't know. I might take that later. But right now, I'm thinking that growth thing. Because look how freaking happy our cities are. We want our cities to grow. Poverty being reduced by 20% is also good in the sense that we have a decent amount of unhappiness from poverty. So let's take that. And then the level 2 tenants we can look at. Great Leap Forward receives 2 free technologies. Ooh. Party leadership's food science and gold and culture in every city. Resettlement. Resettlement is super late. Like, is that really a tenant that you're going to need in 1928? How many new cities are people making at this point in the game? All cities gain 2... Oh, all cities gain 2 citizens immediately is still pretty damn good. And no partisans from raising enemy cities can also be pretty good. And then what's the final one here? It was something to do with spaceships. Spaceflight pioneers gain a free great engineer and great scientist may finish spaceship parts and great engineers and expending a great person with great engineers. Oh, so if I save a great engineer later on, I can use it for finishing a spaceship part. Okay. All valid units gain a temporary version of the morale promotion, or +3 production in all cities, or factories grant cities plus 10% production for 30 turns. I think plus 10% is a much bigger number. For the motherland! So here's a field gun that's going to be defending Faro. I feel like Faro also still needs, like, land-based defenders, so let's give them one. Oh, guided missiles, good. Can be used once to damage enemy units. Requires 1 oil. It's 150 strength. Crazy. Let's build a land ship and a machine gun. That wouldn't be terrible. Ooh, we got this. Create a landmark improvement from the medieval era. That means this one should also prioritize a hotel. A circus, too, eventually. I think that's probably... yeah. And build the monastery and the synagogue. There we go. We'll come back to it with a research lab. In fact, you know, it's easy. Not all games start in the Ancient Epoch. I mean, really, Outcast? Not all games start in the Ancient Epoch? Who doesn't? Who doesn't do that? Maybe 2% of people don't do that. I don't think you can balance your tenants around that concept. Whoa! You don't have enough to make me do that. Are you crazy? Are you absolutely crazy? She has 33 cities and double my population. No thank you. No thank you at all. In fact. I have another Great Admiral that I don't really know what to do with. You know, this one might as well actually come over here and join in the cruisers movement. Oh, man, look at that. Just crunched. Field gun only has 25 strength, about 55, and probably bonus to attacking... Bonus in friendly territory. What did we get that gave us bonus in friendly territory? A wonder, I think. Crunched. Didn't even really take any damage. Now, this has a range of 3, right? 1, 2, 3? Yep. Boom. Alright, so let's start looking at your lancers with our machine guns and shit. Unlocking a policy gave us a bunch of Golden Age points. Alright. Braga has nothing else to do. I think it's just going to pump out ambassadors as long as it can. You know what I mean? Receives the Plenipotentiary promotion for free, which grants 55 influence from diplomatic missions. Move this unit to a city-state you are not at war with and conduct diplomatic. And it costs 2 paper. I need more great diplomats. Like, where am I going to get those? Civil servants is what I need. This thing's been growing for a while. Maybe I should switch it back to... If I do that, though, it's so slow to grow. But it'll give me a lot more science, and that's probably what we need right now. Ormus is a very, very important city-state that we need to absolutely have control over. Because, look, the English took it back already. Or no, we never finished this quest. That's what I'm thinking of. Again? They hate warmongers, so they have become what they hate. Jesus. You want us to... Oh, Ragusa remains free, but they're not our friend anymore. We didn't keep track of that. It was a mistake. Let's go reclaim Ragusa as our friend. That'll be faster and easier. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Dying. And we can also... I mean, you're just... Come on, Venice. I took, what? 1, 2, 3 cities in the whole game and liberated 1, 2, 3, technically, others. So why does that make me the strongest threat when England has basically conquered most of the world? They took out Rome. They still have the Roman capital. Hate them, not me. Oh, we get another tenant already. Oh, the other one was free. So what were we thinking? Production towards all buildings. We don't need that. We're really good on that. Corporate offices function as franchises. Holy crap! Foreign franchises no longer benefit your corporation, though. Oh. So how would that change things? Let's take a quick look. We would go from 7 franchises to 11, and each franchise gives an additional 3 production. So each city would then gain an extra 12 production, at a maximum of an additional 15 above and beyond that. I mean, that's a huge change, but I think we'll benefit from it when we build a few more of those offices. What are our other options here? 2 free technologies, right? Right? That's gotta be it. The Great Leap Forward. We absolutely want that. And we want to pick things that are awesome. Although technologies don't take us very long to research, but still. Electronics for the hydro plant. Radar gets us better air units. And we haven't built any air units, so I'm thinking that might be better. And we're at war, so maybe that'll be better. Before we build any air units, we are already in the process of needing to upgrade them so much that starting with these new unit types instead think that's better. Let's take the combined arms and the radar. That way that's done. It's out of the way. We're getting nuclear fission. Now I got to find out where can I get more money. Hydro plant? Is that money? That's science and food and production. The town +2 for refrigeration? I mean, that's got science directly on it. It's a medical lab. You wanted electronics. I kind of agree. Geez, the maintenance cost of these buildings is unreal. And that's where a lot of my money's going, actually. I think we need to go to satellites and get the Apollo program as soon as possible. We've shored up our defenses by getting these 2 upgrade things here.
The root of the evil is not the construction of new, more dreadful weapons. Vision is the...
Oh, our tank has finished doing what it needs to do. What do we want to give it? Bonus attack in open terrain is a good thing for them to have, and bonus versus wounded units. Yep, there we go. And now we can upgrade it to a modern tank, which goes from 55 to 70. We can get a destroyer, which is a pretty significant upgrade. Ugh, we just need money. We need our cities to stop building buildings that don't contain money. Like, it turns out having all these buildings is very expensive. Oh, when we lost 2 trade routes. Ugh. Alright, well, we have to figure out what the most valuable trade routes are and fix that problem. Okay. Looks like they're both cargo ships. So let's have this build those. Like, I don't want to send these ships out until I've finished upgrading them completely, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm just playing defense right now. There we go. Hopefully that's hitting their war weariness pretty high, pretty heavily.
Mean 'em deadish.
They are disheartened, so yeah, they are getting some war weariness out of this, and we are not. Every time I hit them without taking too much damage in return, I think it's increasing their war weariness a little bit. Because war weariness goes up based on units that you're losing and damage that you're taking to your cities, I think. And cities being lost also. Yeah, you're right. The AI is rigged against the player. You're not wrong. But I think other people also don't like England. That's why they're willing to support my decolonization effort. But in this case, it makes sense. Babylon, I took their capital and kind of kicked them off of the old world as a result. So I don't really blame them that much. Alright, Vancouver is just going to keep building ambassadors and, like, insta-using them. Oh, we got a tank from Belgrade. Thank you, Belgrade. What's this one going to be good for? Do we want this to be good at taking cities? No, we want that to be really good at countering enemy units. Especially ones in the open. That's fine with me. Apparently we let this slip too much. Jeez. Had to do it. Have to get Samarkand back. And apparently we'll get 184 if we do that. So what are you going to do? I send you over here. And you can help in that particular situation. The cruiser would be upgraded to a battleship eventually. Here's the ironclad upgraded to... Is this my... Yes, this is my city killer. So now it's a destroyer ready to go raid some cities. Alright, caravan. Looking for the best route, period. We've already got the maximum number of franchises we can get. So Babylon to Melbourne. But we're going to do that in the naval soon. So Lisbon to Melbourne. No, not Melbourne. Or that. Lisbon to Bogota. That's what we want. And just hope the damn... There's our Melbourne. And hope the damn English don't declare war on us at the most opportune moment for them. There we go. We're raiding your stuff. How do you like them apples? This artillery would do 62 damage a turn to that city. It doesn't actually have any city attack upgrades, it looks like. We want to raid as many of these as possible. This cruiser will start heading over here. We'll end this war before it begins. I have so many units that need upgrading. Like, I need to spend all my money on upgrading units before the English get frisky here. And it's like, my gold income is so damn low. I need to have a lot of my cities. Any city that comes up that needs something to build, it's probably just going to be money. My stream health is showing up as orange. Is it showing up okay to you guys? I guess because the bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate, but it should still look good. You want plastics? Plastics. Send me money. I need money. You're the only one that will trade with me. You won't even... Really? Plastics is not worth 2 of your stuff. Alright, fine. I mean, you're not really a threat with your 10 cities. And you're not doing the whole tourism thing, so I don't worry about you too much. Let's keep you happy. That's how I see it.
I am become death, the destroyer.
Nuclear plant is going to be necessary in a few of our cities that we want to be building spaceship parts. Where the heck are the checkboxes here? Oh, scrolling down. Boom, boom. We don't want those showing up over there. Okay. So let's flip Samarkand and make them like us again. This cargo ship is going to this one here. Alright, you just keep healing up. You hold off on there for now. This guy, he needs to back off and heal up. We're just gonna, like, wail on this city for a while, I think. Maybe we can get Nebuchadnezzar. No, he's not willing. Well, I think he can't do peace within the first 10 turns or so of a war. Alright, we have to continue defeating the United Nations thing, and somebody else will defeat the world religion Buddhism thing, I'm sure. Alright, here... Oh, this city. If it can't get money or science... Gulp. I mean, an airport here would be pretty good. Allows airlifts to or from the city, increases air unit capacity of the city from 6 to 10, plus 10 damage to air units during air strikes. I mean, eventually. being able to airlift to this city would be very good. This city has no defenders, right? Yeah, we need to get an artillery piece here, just in case we get into some really bad situation. But, failing that, Lisbon, you actually need to do an ambassador here, I think. That's the city that has our bonuses to diplomacy stuff. And even though Braga's also working on that, you know. Ormus does want my religion. You're right, that is an easy mission. And the other one is conduct intelligence operations against Elizabeth. So why hasn't my spy been doing that? He's been in Elizabeth's, like, territory for a long time. Do it. Ugh, another trade route plundered. Braga and Nimrod. Ah. And boom. Alright. I think they're going to want to do some suing for peace here soon. Actually, let's back out with the... There's no reason to get those guys hurt. That may not be the best play. I don't know. We'll find out. I think these two are... They're what do you call it? Their zones of control will keep the Great General safe there. Alright, did that get us Samarkand back? Yes, it did. That gives us some money too, doesn't it? Yes, 10 gold per turn from them. Excellent. 44 gold. It seems like we're shrinking here. We did lose a trade route. And we need to figure out what the next best trade route is again. To Nimrod. Nimrod was, oh, one of Azerbaijan-Nepal, the Assyrians. Lisbon to Leeds is now the next best one, so let's build an atomic bomb. I feel like if I use an atomic bomb, it might piss people off. And make them turn against me even more. Alright. I can't get money out of this city, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, which is produce wealth here instead. We only need to do it for a couple of turns in a bunch of cities. If they don't have any buildings that can build wealth, we're getting wealth out of them anyway. Yeah, I know. Decolonizing you would in fact be an insult. Ah, God. Oh, Elizabeth is at war with Ashurbanipal, so that wasn't my trade route, it was somebody else's. It's okay. I've still got knights back here. Like, I need tens of thousands of gold to just get halfway to upgrading. I've been moving through the text so fast. Is it worth upgrading at this point? Should I just build a new military and just delete a bunch of these guys? The oldest ones? I mean, maybe that's worth it. These turns are taking a long time. The English Empire set the city of Sarissa ablaze. Alright, this ambassador, 23 influence. That's going to flip automatically. Let's send this guy up to Ragusa. We got Ragusa back on our side, it looks like. We kind of slacked on these city-states for a while, and we lost a bunch of them. Oh, what do we got here? So, this is my super city killer. Steal gold equal to 100% of the damage inflicted on a city. Ooh. It would be 59. That's not a huge amount. May heal damage outside friendly territory. Plus 5 damage to air. Air defense wouldn't be bad for our naval units. Let's do it. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Oh well. You go heal up. We'll come back. Oh, the modern tanks are just destroying them. Alright, so we're about to flip Ormus. Where do we want to send this ambassador? What's next on the list here? It's Kuala Lumpur. Can we send one there without getting it killed? Maybe. Is it going to be enough? No. They want me to conduct intelligence operations against Elizabeth. I'm doing that. I've got a thief in there. Is he not doing any of those? Preparing heist. It says... Foreign agents pursuing 1. Laying low. No advanced actions until the number reaches 0. Ooh. So because there's an enemy spy in Nottingham, we're not doing anything there. Huh. Alright. Let's move this thing from Goa to somewhere in an English city that has some potential but not a lot. How about Brighton? A thief will attempt a great work heist if possible and will conduct advanced actions against the city. Yeah. Because that is going to trigger at least 2 of those city-state quests for us. Aha! Another situation where we can generate wealth. Braga is done with their wealth-producing things. Hospital overcrowding. Send all the deceased to our research lab. The hospital gains forced science in perpetuity, but there's a 50% chance that it will produce, like, no yields for 3 turns. I don't know that that's great. City produces -1 happiness permanently. Implement a triage system, saving those we can. City loses 1 population. Ugh. I don't want that for Braga. Yeah, we'll take the -1 happiness. We're doing so good on happiness, we just don't care. We just don't care. Porto doesn't need to do super production anymore, does it? We got the wonders we wanted to get, so we're fine.
Would you be interested
Oh,
in a
they
trade
want to
agreement
give
in
us...
England?
Oh, wow. An embassy. What a... I don't want to trade it. Look at, they are at -787. That's great. That's real good. That's what we want to see. The thing is, I'm worried that if I disband units, if my military numbers drop too low, that in England will see weakness and attack. So I just want to keep them where they are and upgrade them. Because, man, they are so much stronger than me. Let's just say we're sorry to cause a divide. We don't want to be enemies with Brazil. They're like the only people who like us. Actually, England is friendly with us too now. That's good. Let's keep it that way. But they could turn on a dime if we're too weak. That's what I'm saying. So what is Aveiro doing? Were they sending stuff to Faro? No, somebody else is doing that. So we need money from this one. Where should we go for this? Lisbon to Leeds. Okay, so back to Lisbon for you. Wait, we already have one being built in Lisbon, if I remember correctly. So what's the next? Faro to Ragusa. Ooh, we could upgrade this rifleman or this land ship. Let's upgrade the land ship. Oh, we can upgrade them both. Aha, take that. Alright, there we go, to Leeds. That's the one we were looking at here. Now we're making a decent amount of gold every turn. 300. Basically tripled our gold because we're focusing on it here. Luanda, any gold generation options? Nope, you're going to wealth. Defense is also going to be good. Luanda's at the end of the damn world. Let's give them an airport. And then we'll put one in the capital or something, too. Oh, this is science, though. 5% of the city's food is converted into science, which is not that much. It's like 5 science. It's not great. Mari. You know, a zoo is extra happiness and culture. Oh, Mari needs an arsenal for defense. Yep, definitely. And then they can go to wealth. We're going to have to come back and adjust this once we get our military units upgraded, but it should be worth it. Going to hit another ambassador in here. Aha! We're going to get one more of these great works. Here we go, Ormus. Live long and be my friend. So that's going to give us 194, which is definitely enough to get them back on our side. I need to make... Samarkand and Ormus are really important pieces of our defensive bulwark here. We do not want them going to England. England has a strategic monopoly on coal. Holy crap. We do have 64 local resources. We're pretty damn close, actually. I think we must. We must be close. There's 2 in Coimbra that we never exploited.
Homes, near 1,000 homes I stood, and near 1,000 tables.
Let's take a quick look at what that looks like. Coal. 25% is the monopoly. We have 64. Somebody do the math on that. 274. What did we say? Where is it? 272. 272 divided by 4 is 68. If we could just get a little more coal, we could have that. And the benefit of that is naval units gaining 1 movement, which is, you know, if you're in naval combat, that's actually really important. But if you're not, then whatever. Here's another ambassador. We could send it to the next one we need here. Unit promotion, enough experience to be promoted. Let's do that, get these out of the way. Bonus versus cities is great. But we're now threatened by this unit, so we have to pull back. And this tank is going to pull back too and heal up in our friendly territory. Everybody's going to come back and heal a little bit here. Because we have a range of 3, so we definitely can do that. Just keep the pressure on the city. Ooh, city-state quest. Spying gave us a ton of influence everywhere. Booyah, Grandma. Booyah. Lisbon to Bogota. Bucharest plundered it. Lisbon to Bogota. Must have been a land-based one. Border security in Melbourne returns to normal. Alright, so, Kiev. Kiev is actually, we are behind by 1 in Kiev. Holy crap. They also want us to connect marble to our trade network. Well, that's, if we can find anybody that has marble and get it from them. England. Bah. Wait, when did Korea join this war? Huh.
Hello again. Go ahead.
I mean, you have a ton of coal, don't you? You don't care. But I'm going to give it to you anyway. Actually, they have a ton of cities. That might be important. Alright, let's see if he wants... He can't peace out yet. It feels like it must have been 10 turns already, but these turns are just taking a long time. Okay, so we don't need to build a stadium here, so let's build wealth. So what do we determine? Kiev is going to join us already, so where can we go now? Sydney. Let's get Sydney on our side. We're trying to take these all away from England. They have way too much strength in that diplomatic game.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Yes, let's be friends. We need to hit our goal here. We're getting close to our science victory. I think we're still far ahead. 57 to 65. We're still up by 8 against England. The AI would declare me a warmonger over stealing a bagel. That's probably true. Fort Azela. They're taking all of the stuff from... Great Rider's been born in the city of Braga. They're taking all of Brazil's stuff.
Not that I have any doubt.
Probably should use that Great Rider for a political treatise, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Lisbon has this. Let's go get that as our thing, too. Alright, so Lisbon to Kiev. They like us. They have a franchise there. 17 versus... Oh my god, look at this giant list. 23. I think we're going to take Kiev. Because we also get 24 culture from them. Did we steal Kiev just in time? Yeah, we did. Oh man, we stole Kiev just in time for this... Ooh! He's incited a riot in Brighton, causing the temporary resistance and destroying the city's food supply. Good job. Just in time for delegate assignments. We dropped them by 2. We're at 15 now. Let's make sure that doesn't pass. Make sure this doesn't pass. And we could try to pass this. I doubt that it will. But that's how we'll set it. That's how we'll play it. I'd like to repeal this technology thing. They're still catching up to me based on that. Alright. Samarkand went back with the... What? How did they do that? Did they perform a coup? That's not cool. Lisbon is going to build another frickin' ambassador. I think we've upgraded pretty much all... Oh, no, this rifleman needs to get upgraded, doesn't he? Let's see. This cruiser... Bonus versus cities would be good right about now. I probably should send one of my great admirals over there. Increase the damage they're doing. There we go. And who else do we need to upgrade? Everybody needs to be upgraded over here. And we ran out of money, didn't we? That's too bad. I know I should be upgrading them in a particular order, like my highest level units first, probably. England got Kiev back. Unfortunately, it's a little late for that. But Jesus, how is Samarkand at 453? They went up 100? Those bastards. They must have a ton of paper. They must. We can find out. Oh no, they used a great diplomat in Samarkand. That's how they did it. I don't know about Star Citizen. I'm waiting to see when it becomes a polished game. Unfortunately, we can't kill this enough. It heals pretty much all that damage, apparently. In a single turn. Evora. Evora. We need more... We lost another trade route somehow. I think we just need to build, you know, cargo ships for the most part. But this city can build a stock exchange, so let's get that. But a custom house first. Now we're just going to keep proposing the decolonization thing. Because that does not appear to piss anybody off. Fails, fails, and fails, you know? To be expected. They use 2 great diplomats. Jesus. They really want Samarkand, and I can't have that. I can't have it. Samarkand, A, is giving me some money and happiness, but B is a key to my strategy of defense. Oh, we gotta put that up there. I think Lisbon just needs to spit out ambassadors every turn. It's the only way. What is Goa gonna build? I think this is where we go to wealth for them. They got their artillery that they needed. Here we go. Get some more uranium. Ah, the final artifact. We haven't checked this in a while. We might be able to optimize this. Ah, we got an extra 20 tourism by doing that button. Excellent. Ah, they like me. They really like me. Somehow England still likes me, despite my proposal every turn that prevents them from doing what they need to do. Three turns until computers. Bletchley Park seems like it would be one that's pretty good. Ah, we've got a cargo ship and a cod. Its previous route was to Ormus. Let's keep that going, and we got Ormus back already, I think. Now, are these units getting hurt? Is he healing properly? I hope he is. Feels like we're not doing a lot of damage to that city. But this one is the one that's doing the most damage. It's doing only 43 a turn. Feels like it should be doing more than that. 115 to 68, shouldn't it be doing more damage? I don't know. Yeah, England does have an ideology. They are freedom. Unfortunately, Brazil went for them. Damn you, Brazil. But look at England, minus 86 happiness. That's great. That's why I didn't want to get rid of the tourism. I wanted to try to pump up the tourism and hurt them in happiness as much as I could. Brazil's not going to like us anymore, I don't think. A cod. There's a lot of things I'd like you to do, but wealth is what you're going to wind up doing. Floods. Again, all the time. Not cool. And Vancouver's finally flipping back to our religion. Hey, Sydney. Like me. Damn it. I said so. Oh, Kuala Lumpur's over here too. Boom. We're just going to turn off Lisbon's wealth creator and just permanent ambassadors. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they should be in full revolt by now, which is maybe why some of their cities had, like this one is under attack from something. They're like at war. Maybe they're taking back their stuff. They're at war with the Assyrians. See, there's a city that's probably being attacked by, yeah, that's in revolt. You can see it's in resistance. Maybe now's the time I attack them. Ooh. Look at that. That would be really mean, right? Super sneaky. I want to upgrade all my stuff first, but I think that would be an interesting play. I'm trying to take all their stuff, all their city-states away too, which is going to help because they won't get those happiness from the city-states. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. You could get a constabulary to help against spies, but then you're also going to go to wealth. Should have moved him first. Let's see if we can talk some sense into Nebuchadnezzar. No? Peace offer is impossible. Maybe next turn. Cargo ship in Evora. Where did you go from Evora? You didn't go anywhere from Evora. What's the best route then? Evora built a cargo ship for us. Lisbon to Busan. Okay. Can do. Back to Lisbon. That's better. Hit that guy. Just learned that you are largely to blame for the failure of our proposal. Kind of. Yeah, you know what? I can't let you win a diplomatic victory is what it comes down to. We need to take Sydney from them. And we need to take Samarkand. That'll hurt their happiness even more. They have a massive cities, but they can't possibly hold them, can they? You know what? I think Kiev is one of the... No, it must have... They got a strategic monopoly again. Left Tyre because it was traded to Venice. Damn you, Venice. Where the hell is Tyre? Up here, Phoenician bastards. It was only liberated for a short time. I was like, I don't remember Tyre being on this map. Stupid spy. Alright, let's disrupt England some more with this spy. Pick another place. Reading. Be a thief. We can't spy on them for anything else, so we might as well. Preparing heist. In Nottingham. Foreign agents pursuing Rosa. 12? 12? They don't have 12 spies, do they? No, they can't. What does that mean? Your spy has a chance of being discovered and killed when they attempt the heist. While preparing, your spy will also disrupt the city. Maybe they just did a disruption and that number counts down. 12 pursuing Alfonso? I don't understand how that works. It might just be a countdown. Like every turn when they're laying low, the city gets, you know, less after him or something. We've got to be hitting them with war weariness here, right? Our war score is only 1, because we haven't captured any cities effectively. They are disheartened. I would have to imagine so. Let's look back in here real quick. They're at negative 91 now. It's getting worse. Now, who else is strong in tourism output? Brazil is weak. If Korea would join us, that would be great. But Korea's at war with us. So are the Venetians. My armies cannot be stopped. They're a vassal of Babylon? Huh. Go figure. Wait a minute. Is my stupid... within 3? Oh, that's why. These guys are getting bombarded every turn. I'm trying to get them to heal up to full, and then I was going to attack with them. Like, they're taking a long time to heal up. Alright, cargo ship to Busan, go. England has got to be getting most of their money from me right now. And what are they at? Does it say anywhere? Usually it does. Oh, they're at minus 500 money. They're so dependent upon me right now, it's not even funny. Alright, Ambassador, go get Samarkand from them. 906?! Jesus! They have so much influence in Samarkand. They need that happiness so badly. Ooh, we got another... See, oh. Yeah. Yeah. Humble yourself before me. I know you're not... And you're in no position to declare war. I'm not either, but I'm getting there with every upgrade. With every unit upgrade, I'm getting there. But I've got to get Samarkand on my side. Is there any quest I can do? No, no quests. Ormus, they want us to support their war effort. I don't know why they're at war, but okay. Huh. Oh, this guy's getting attacked by their city also. So you heal, and you come back here and heal. By the way, attacking an enemy's trade units is one of the strongest ways to hit them with war weariness, if I remember correctly. Ah, we finally finished upgrading that guy. This guy still needs upgrading. Bazooka guy now. Oops, Fusilier needs upgrading too. There we go. Modern infantry. You can't afford to give me any money, huh? Nor a world map? What if I give you a world map? Can then we be friends? No? What about a defensive pact? Alright, well, then you can't have my whales. You're not going to get anything if you don't give something back. You really need to expand, if only so there are more cities in the world for me to conquer. Says the broke-ass bitch of England. Damn, you're right. I could break them by switching trade partners. Oh, that is smart. I didn't even think about that. I was just looking for my own money situation, but you're right. I can lose a little bit. I can gain a little less money by trading with anybody else. Actually, no. So let me rephrase that. Once I end the war with Nebuchadnezzar, then I can switch trade partners. Right now, they are the safest trade partner because all of the trade routes are nowhere near the Babylonians. Once this stupid Babylonian war ends, which he still won't end it. Why? Oh, there's a new unit there I can attack next turn. Every time I'm killing a unit, I'm getting a little bit closer. Oops, let's keep you defended. Ugh, I got another. I'm just going to keep him here. England has a global monopoly on porcelain. And is still... Oh man, they're only minus 66 right now. I need to take away Samarkand from them. Because Samarkand has what? Spices? That might be their only source of spices, but really it's just the extra happiness they get. I think they get an extra 4 or 5 happiness when you're an ally versus just a friend. I think I need to bring some units over here and just, like, raise all of these things to the ground. That's the other thing I should probably do. I've raised a lot of stuff around that city. I need to keep it up elsewhere. I'm slowly forming a small military that might be able to go after England later. Including this guy. Can replace it with this knight. The knight from forever ago. Oh, endure the floods. Alright, the automatic workers should probably be dealing with that. No more horses for you. Actually, let's just keep this guy going like that. They're getting a lot of experience doing this. These ranged guys I've got. Plus 75. Like, Jesus. We're taking so long to get this Samarkand back. But I think it's worth it. Maybe I need to send a spy in there and try for a coup once we get closer. Foreign spies pursuing 10. Yeah, I think after they perform an advanced action, that sort of thing changes to a certain number, and that's how many turns they have to wait until they can perform another advanced action. That has to be the situation, right? I think so. Anyways, we're preparing a heist from Nottingham. Oops, we don't want to do that. We want it to view. View in Brighton. Brighton doesn't have any great works we can steal from, so let's move them somewhere else and see if we can't find great works elsewhere. Coventry, maybe. 42 turns. The game is going to be almost over in 42 turns. Let's at least get that back and working. Alright, we're pretty close to satellites. Landmarks get extra culture. It also reveals the entire map. We're only missing a teeny chunk of it now. Who lost their capital? Augustus Caesar is liberated by Elizabeth. He never existed for some reason, and now he does. But how did she liberate it? Was it taken by somebody else? I'm curious. Ooh, that's something we can take out with our stuff up here, huh? Because I think it's going up this way. Yep, that's exactly. It's sending hammers over to Ishuna, so we can interrupt that and take it down. Unless he wants to give peace. He still doesn't want to give peace. Why is their peace offer impossible? They are strong militarily, but they are pathetic. And they're still disheartened. What's my situation with war weariness? I only have -1. So what's the situation now? Oh, they're only at -35. We missed our window, I think. They gained 2 cities and their happiness is higher now. What the hell? Whoa! I apparently did not move away last time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need to move further away because it's a damn artillery piece. Whoops. Look at this? I had control of so many of these guys. Damn it. You want my coal, you're going to have to pay for it. But you can't afford it, so no. Oh, that might have been a mistake. I need them to be friendly. The city revolts. Whose was it? England? Tell me it was England. The Syrian city of Nimrud. Oh, man. Bratislava. The revenue is now more under control, minus 164 instead. But they have so much money, they don't really care, do they? $22 science for an academy. Holy shit. I guess we're going to use this. Great merchant. We could build a town. We could perform a trade mission which produces gold and starts a We Love the King Day in all owned cities. Great merchant is expended. I think I'm going to use it for the We Love the King Day. Grow our city a little bit. Oh, hey, how you doing there? What's going on? Crunch. Now how you feeling about this hole? You still can't... Wait a minute. Master of Korea. I thought maybe they were like a vassal and that's why it wasn't giving me the option, but no. Somebody stole a lot of science from Vancouver. Satellites is when we're going to hit the information age, and that will end this session. We'll pick it up again tomorrow around the same time, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. A military base is defense. I don't think Lyra needs it right now. Their crime isn't too bad, so they're just going to... Ooh, Bletchley Park. Requires completion of the rationalism branch, so we did that. Receives a free research lab in the city, provides 2 additional spies, leveling up all your existing spies, and reducing enemy spy effectiveness. You know, I kind of would like that. Let's build that in some place that can build it the strongest and fastest, and that's going to be Lisbon, of course. It's very expensive. It's increased cost by 75% because we have so many other world wonders. But it is what it is. We're then going to put a nuclear plant here. And you know what? I don't think we need to start building up for an invasion of England now. We're getting right to the point where we need... Ooh, a national intelligence agency. Slows enemy spy effectiveness. This is a national building. Provides an additional spy and levels up all existing spies. Owned spies are much more likely to assassinate great people via advanced action. Nice. Yeah, let's build that here, I guess. But also a nuclear plant. All of the places that have the highest production, Braga and Coimbra, are also on that list. Need to get nuclear plants. Because it is super powerful, super potent. Who's next? Funchal and Lyra. All my sort of default cities here. Oh, I can't get... Oh, it's already got one in Lyra, apparently. I needed Coimbra as well. And Funchal. We need another uranium. We have somebody working on that. We have a guy for that. Bonus versus cities. Yeah. Hit him again. Hit him harder. Let's send these guys back here to heal up for now. And they still don't want to make peace. Sydney wants tourism. I'm in the lead for tourism? Really? Oh, wow, yeah. Holy crap, my tourism is much higher than England's. Maybe if we keep pushing that lever, we can hit England with some discontent. How close are we on that? Influenced by player. We're exotic and falling, whereas they are exotic with us and also falling. But they are at 26.2, and we are at 16.4. We're going to need a lot more tourism, and we got screwed out of that by the World Congress vote. I'm not sure I can choose that correct World Congress vote to get rid of that, because I need to spend every World Congress proposal doing something else. Alright, here's satellites. We're going to start the Apollo program.
Deveremos prosperar através do comércio.
Refrigeration. He's finally willing to give me some Brazil wood. You know, I don't need horses. I just don't. I mean, if it'll make... You know what? We're going to start at our own We Love the King Day. So you just have this, I think. I wish we could have a declaration of friendship. Maybe we can now. Let's find out before we end the session. Pedro has entered the Atomic Age because I gave him the keys to the everything, but I just entered the Information Age, so I find that okay. Okay, so let's go talk to Pedro and see if he'll be friendly.
Olá.
Oh, we can't pick a declaration of Why can't we choose to have a friendship? Huh. I don't know. Elizabeth is plotting against you, but you still refuse to have any... Ugh, come on. You suck. I don't want people to be mad at me, but I'm just going to take this city and puppet it if you keep on this nonsense. Our empire is very unhappy? Whoa! What happened? 57 from famine? Which city is frickin' famining? Oh. Some of them just got screwed up. Okay, hang on. You hover over it and it fixes itself for some reason. There we go. Okay. That was weird. Like the AI just derped and miscalculated how it was allocating the units. There we go. Okay, that 42 to negative 57 was pretty bad. I think we can agree on that. Holy moly. We're so close. We're so close. Look at this. We're so close to the next tenant. A spy has been recruited because we hit the Information Age. Let's put it in defense. Akkad, sure. And the puppy needs to go out, and we need to start the construction of the Apollo program. Right here. Right now. Starts the space race. And if you're the first, you get a great scientist in your capital, and the Golden Age begins. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Like I said, we'll pick this up tomorrow around the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Have a good one.